So we're going to first start with the WIFM statement. Your WIFM should be a 30-second description of who you are and what you do. The objective of the WIFM is to earn a second conversation, not to convince the person you're talking to buy your product right then. Your WIFM has three basic parts and then an ask. First, the introduction, or who you are and the company you represent. Second, a very brief executive summary of your company, and that's to gain credibility. And third, a value statement, or what your company does for your customers, which describes the value that your customers receive from you and your product. You should customize the value statement to the prospect, so do your research on that prospect. After my WIFM, I will ask for an appointment. Remember, you're not trying to trick or manipulate someone to buy your product, so you want to be transparent. You also need to be conversational and genuine. So write out your WIFM, read it out loud, and then edit it. After editing and reading it out loud again and doing additional editing, practice your WIFM until it feels and sounds very natural. My introduction would sound something like this. My name's Terry Lowe. I'm the Director of Outreach for the Center for Professional Selling at Kennesaw State University. My executive summary would then be, we're one of only 30 universities in the country with a degree in professional sales. I then might add, graduates from our sales program experience a 30% lower turnover rate and a 50% faster ramp-up time compared to any other entry-level sales hires. If I've done my homework and I've qualified the lead, I'm likely to be speaking with the person that has the responsibility of hiring sales candidates with a company that hires numerous entry-level salespeople. My value statement might sound like, I noticed from your website that you have 15 open business development representative positions in the Southeast. We work with companies just like yours to help them lower recruiting costs and connect with highly qualified entry-level sales hires who can make an immediate impact on their sales revenue. Notice that I have done my homework to gain credibility and have highlighted benefits, remember the whole, not the drill, that identifies value for the company rather than just features that just tell them what I sell. Immediately following my value statement, I will ask for an appointment. Remember, the entire purpose of my initial prospecting contact is to simply get another conversation. This might sound like this. The only reason for my contacting you is to find a time that we can have a 20 to 30-minute conversation. So I might find out a little bit more about how you are currently recruiting and if there are any ways that we can help you find more qualified sales hires. Would next Tuesday morning at 10 work for you, or would Wednesday afternoon at 2 work better with your schedule? What we have done here has assured them that you are not going to drag them into a discussion now, and you have given them a choice of a couple of times to schedule the conversation. This avoids a yes or no answer, and they will have to make a choice. Now, you might also get, no, I do not want to schedule an appointment. And we'll discuss how to deal with this when we cover handling objections. Okay, let's put it all together now. Hi, my name is Terry Lowe. I'm the Director of Outreach for the Center for Professional Selling at Kennesaw State University. We're one of only about 30 universities in the U.S. that offers a degree in professional sales. I noticed from your website that you have about 15 open business development representative positions in the Southeast. We work with companies just like yours to help them lower recruiting costs and connect with highly qualified entry-level sales hires who can make an immediate impact on your sales revenue. The only reason for my call is to find a time that we can have a 20 to 30-minute conversation. So I might find out more about how you're currently recruiting and if there are any ways that we can help you find more qualified sales hires. Would next Tuesday morning at 10 work for you, or would Wednesday afternoon at 2 work better with your schedule? Now, if I've timed this right, my WIFM should be right at 30 seconds. Notice the wording, the only reason for my call, and that should assure the prospect that they are not going to get drug into a drawn-out phone call that will eat up all of their time when they were not prepared. They should be more receptive to setting up a meeting if you have shown consideration for the time. You should strip this out, considering carefully what value your product provides, and practice it until it becomes conversational.